Hey y'all, I'm back again and I'm just popping videos left and right today. I don't know what is going on, but as long as I'm in the mood to kick them out, I'm gonna kick them out, okay? So my next subject is, let's see, the difference between a good man and just a responsible man. That's a good subject. And again, before I start anything out of my mouth, this is my personal opinion. This is how I feel. These are my thoughts, okay? Now, the difference between a good man and just a responsible man. Okay, a responsible man is gonna make sure, okay, everything is taken care of. I go to work, I pay my bills, I make sure that everything that's needed in the house is done. I take care of my kids. You know, I'm responsible. I'm reliable. I'm responsible. I do what's right. Responsible. I do what's right. I do what's right. I take care of my kids by another woman. I do what's right. That's a responsible man. But a good man, to me, is something totally different. A good man is that man that is patient, is that man that doesn't talk to you like you one of the Negroes in the street, one of his boys, disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That he just ain't that type of man. You know, he treats you like the queen that God has called us to be. That's a good man. Yeah, he's responsible and he's good. There's a difference. There's a big difference. But then there's also two in one, because you could be a good and responsible man. You know what I'm saying? You take care of business, you take care of the wife, and you take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's a good man. You make sure everybody is happy, because when they happy, you happy. Because ain't nobody got nothing to say. He ain't this and he ain't that and he ain't this and he ain't that. They can't say that about you because you're a good man and a responsible man. You make sure your wife's needs, as far as if it's just to sit down and talk, you make sure you got a listening ear. You patient with what she has to say, what she's trying to say. You take the kids out. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't have no kids, even if you don't have kids, you just spend time with that woman or that man. You just spend time with them. If it's nothing but just riding to the store, honey, let's go to the store. Let's just go do something. You know, let's just go do something. It may not be that you come back with a mink coat and a fur hat and 50 pair of tennis shoes and some stilettos and pocketbooks. You may not come back with none of that, but you have spent quality time together. Together. And I'm going to tell you, can't nothing in the world take the place of that. No material object can take the place of somebody's love, somebody's patience, somebody's time. Can't no material thing take the place of none of that. Because you can have all this stuff in this house. And you can have every car sitting outside. You can have every bottle of nail polish. You can have every strand of hair and every curl I got. As long as I got your patience, your time, your responsibilities taken care of, and you make sure that Ree is number one on your list. I'm number one. I'm number one in your life. I'm number one in your life. Outside of God. Let me rephrase that. I'm number one. Outside of God, I'm number one. Or he's number one. Because it could be a wife and a wife type situation. I mean, hey, to each his own. To each his own. I ain't going to speak on that because I ain't got no opinion on that. Because I don't understand that. So I can't speak on it. Okay? And I'm not going to put my tongue on something that I don't understand. Or don't, that don't concern me at this particular point. But just being responsible, that's not enough. That's not enough when you're trying to build a relationship. That's not enough responsibility. Anybody and a child can be responsible. I'm gonna give you this penny. You hold on to this penny until I ask for it back. And they hold that penny and put it in their pocket. And they keep checking it to make sure it's there. And then when you say, "Okay, baby, we at the cash register. Give me your penny," and they give you that penny, that's responsibility. That's responsibility. Anybody can be responsible, but can you be a good man? Not just a responsible man. Can you be that good man? Can you be that man that opens the door for your wife? Can you be that man that doesn't talk to your wife any old kind of way? Can you be that wife that don't talk to your husband any old kind of way? Can you be that wife? Can you be that woman that he's looking for? Can you? Ask yourself, can I be all of that? Can I be? He might not be asking you to cook and clean and bend over and drop your drawers all in the same hour. He might not be asking for that. He might be just asking for a little bit of your time, a little bit of your patience. Because I'm going to tell you, don't no man want no bitchy, fussy, attitudey woman. Don't no man want that. And the longer you act like that, the longer he going to try to stray away. Because he going to put up with it for a while. He might love you, but he don't love you that much that anybody going to put up with your attitude and your bitchiness all the time. And you people that are always angry and cranky and don't want to do this and don't want to do that and don't want to do this. How long you think a person supposed to sit around and deal with that? Come on now, don't nobody want to deal with that all the time. Because eventually they're going to get like, okay, this is it. God, I've had enough. I'm done. If you don't do something with him, I will. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your relationship to get to that point. So I'm just babbling on and on. So if you got an opinion about the difference between a good man and a responsible man, and then you got that man that's in the middle that's responsible and a good man, you got something good on your hands. And don't mess it up with your mouth. Don't mess it up, because trust me, there's somebody sitting out there waiting for that good man to get all the stuff that you should have been getting. She waiting to get it. Or he waiting to get it. Because you always walking around with your head all swollen up and you got an attitude and don't want to do this and don't want to go nowhere and this and that and the other. Somebody waiting to take that woman or that man out. Okay? So think about it. If you catch this video, there's a reason why you caught this video. And there should be a check in your spirit that you need to change a few things about you. Not about the other person, but about you. So a good man will check himself and say, okay, look, I got to change. I love this woman. She loves me. And we got to make it work. I got to do what I got to do to make it work. If she don't want to do her part, that ain't on me. That's up to God. You can't be God. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So it is what it is. It is really it is what it is. It is what it is. And if you always walking around with an attitude and you don't want to do this and don't want to do that, why are you holding on to that person when somebody else could be out there loving that person? Let them go and you stay over there with your cranky, evil self. And let them go on with their life after they get over whatever you done did to them. And somebody else can reap the benefits of what you shoulda, coulda, woulda had you had your stuff straight. Had you gone to God and said, Lord, straighten me up, because something ain't right with me. Right? Right. Anyway, this Miss Reed, and I'm just babbling. So if you got a response to this video, I'd love to see it. If you got a comment on this video, I'd love to see that too. So check the box. Let us sister know how you feel. What's the difference between a good man, a responsible man, and a good and responsible man? So y'all let me know. So this Miss Reed, and I'm sounding out and off. Bye.